Hello friends, a very good morning to you all. Welcome to the second chapter of Geography in 9th Maharashtra State Board, and the second chapter name is Endogenetic Movements. In this chapter, we are going to study what are the different movements that are occurring in the interior part of the earth and what are the effects that are seen on the earth. Now, as we move to the detailed information in this chapter, you must be had studied about the interior part of the earth in 8th standard, that we are having inner core, outer core, mantle, or there is a oceanic crust in the earth. So there are different movements that are taking place of the earth actually, and you must be knowing the mantle is actually called a magma. A magma is the thing which you will find the center of the earth, and it is very hot actually. In that, from four parts you will find the mantle is also called magma, and that part is very hot actually. And there you will find the oceanic crust means outside of the earth you will find there is some river bed is there, and some different landforms will be there. So this will be the exterior of the earth actually, and that all the parts, inner core, outer core, mantle, this will be interior of the earth actually, not the exterior, in the interior of the earth, all crust actually. So moving to the further information, that in the textbook they have given information about the earthquake that happened in Nepal. So there are some earthquake took place in it was a powerful earthquake that happened in Nepal actually, and nearly 1500 people were killed, and that was happened in Kathmandu in April 25th actually. So they have given all information that what are the big tremors was there. Tremors means it is the shaking of the building or a shaking of the movements actually. जो shake होता है फिर पूरा destroy हो जाता है, तो that is called shaking is the tremors. And they have given the Richter scale. They have given the epicenter is the Lamjang in Nepal, and there were many people who were killed. So there was a drastic happened in that Nepal actually, and over 1,000 of people were injured in that disaster. And some of the tremors have been found in Nepal also, means some of the cities were also affected because of that devastated earthquake. So let us move to the next information they have given. See the first picture on page number 9, that is figure 2.2. Over there you will see there is a notebook placed on the side of the upper table, and on that book, one book, there might be 8 to 9 books are there, but you can include, or you can imagine that is a building. But if I remove any book from the between of that bundle, so what will happen actually, we'll see in the next diagram. If I remove this book from the between of that bundle, what will happen, automatically the other book is there on the top, that will fall down. So here also the same thing happens. If the things are there on the, it is like a shaking. If the shaking of the landform is there, so automatically the building will be collapsed. So here also the same experiment they have shown you, means there is an instability of that mantle, what is taking place of the exterior of the earth actually. So this experiment you will do at home, and you will imagine, okay, what are the effect you are having. So you keep a book one by one, and you just pull one of the book in between of that bundle. So you will find that automatically all the books are coming down, so buildings is collapsing. So that is the shaking, that's the tremors of the earthquake actually, we can say. Geographical explanation: earthquake and volcanoes occur because of the instability in the interior of the earth. So why the volcanoes is taking place and earthquake is taking place? Because it is a instability. It is something changes is happening in the interior of the earth. So because of that, what happened, the earthquake and volcanoes is taking place, and it is coming in very fast pressure. This instability is created due to the movements occurring in the earth's interior. So because of the earth interior, these movements are taking place, and these things are occurring. Which things are occurring? Earthquake and volcanoes, because of the instability movement that is occurring in the interior of the earth. Remember, interior of the earth, because of that only the volcanoes and earthquake are taking place. Generally, the movement in the earth interior occur in the upper layer of the mantle. Tremendous energy is released by radioactive material in the mantle. So students, in this information, what they have given, when the mantle, as I have already told you, mantle is what it is called a magma. When there is a changes happening in the interior part of the earth, and the shaking or the changes is taking place. Interior of the earth, I'm not talking about the exterior of the earth, I'm talking about the interior of the earth. Interior earth के अंदर अगर कुछ changes हो रहा है, energy बर्दाश्त नहीं कर पा रहा है, or something is happening, automatically the radioactive material is coming out from the mantle. Same here also happen. अगर earth के अंदर अगर कुछ shake हो रहा है, some changes is happening, automatically the lava will break the land and it will come out. So this is the mantle, radioactive material in the mantle actually found we. These energy waves travel from one place to another place. So this changes is traveling from one place to another place. Due to such flow of energy, instability is caused in the mantle. So because of that mantle, the volcanoes and the lava is coming from that interior part of the earth. It is moving from one place to another place. These movements are classified on the basis of their velocity, direction and the landform they produce. Now, when the movements of the lava is moving, they are having a great velocity, they are having tremendous pressure, they are having direction to move from one place to another place. Now what happened when lava is moving? If lava moving, it is having a hot, it is very hot actually, lava is very hot. When it is moving on that landforms or from the mountain, when it cool down, what produce? They produce rocks, they produce plateaus when it cools down. This you will find in the next information also in the next chapter. But when the lava cools down, automatically the different rocks and plateaus are formed because of the coolness. Next is classification of internal movement. So what are the internal movements of the interior of the earth? We'll see. We are having velocity also. Velocity means it can move or it can flow. It's a slow movement also, occurring continuously, taking formation of mountain and continent. So why it is why mountain is formed? Because of the interior shaking of the land or interior shaking of the earth. Because of that the mountains are formed and the continents are formed. Second is sudden movements in the form of events like earthquake and volcanoes. Sudden movement means these events like earthquake and volcanoes are coming sudden only, means that people are not doing that. It is a sudden movements on the country or might be on some of the places. Direction, it can move to the horizontal movements or it can move to the upward or downward movement. So it is not having a one movement, it is having a different movements to move from one place to another place. Landforms, why the landforms are built? Because of that internal movements. Why? Because there is continent buildings, it is creating by the continents plateau and the highlands. Why they have built? Because of the volcanoes only. These Deccan plateaus are also called volcanoes plateaus. In a previous or might be the people who said about this, the Deccan plateau is also called volcanoes plateaus. Mountain building, folding, faulting. So these are the mountains because of the landforms we are having folding mountain also and we are having faulting also. This we will discuss further in these textbooks. Next we will move to the slow movements. The effects of slow movements can be seen in the form of formation of mountain and continents on the earth crust. Slow movements are the effects that we can see how the landforms are taking place, how the mountains are taking place and the continents which are formed because of the earth crust. So we will see what are the different things that happen because of these movements. See, you can see this table or these pictures which are given on page number 11. Now effects, the direction of wave movement means the movements if you are putting a pressure or you are having a tremendous pressure from each other. If you are having a pressure from both the end, automatically what will happen? Your mountain will have a height of that compression, means you are putting pressure from both the end and automatically the fold mountain will formed. Why it is fold mountain is being formed? Because of the soft rock. If you're having a soft rock, it automatically the mountain will fold because of the soft mountain. Now how the hard rock has been formed? If you are having a hard rocks, then there will be the crack, then there will be the fault of the mountain. Some mountain will go down and some mountain will high up because of that tremendous pressure and because of some of the tensions. So these are the effects of earth movements. Here also you can see the effects on soft movements. As I have told you that in soft movement it can fold the mountains, but in the hard rock it will not fold. It will not fold actually, but there will be a fault of that mountains. I will show you that how the fault is been done. So we'll refer the fold mountains information. Energy is transferred from the interior of the earth, means energy is coming from the interior of the earth, Because of this energy, waves and pressure working towards each other and in horizontal direction, the layer of the soft rocks form fold mountains. So because of the horizontal and because of the pressure which are coming from the interior of the earth and the pressure are coming from both the ends, so because of that, what happened, the fold mountains create. And why the fold mountain is created? Because of the soft rock, as I have told you. If the pressure is very high, large scale fold are formed and their complexity increases. So the scale of the fold of the mountains are very complexity and it is increases. As a result, the surface of the earth gets uplifted and fold mountains are formed. So some of the places are uplifted and because of that, what, fold mountains created. So you can see the diagram 2.6. The compression, it is the surface of the earth. When the surface of the earth are having pressure from both the ends, the automatically the fold mountain will take place because of the soft rock. On page number 12, you can see the Himalayas, the Aravallis, the Rockies, the Andes and the Alps are the major fold mountains of the world. So these mountains are the fold mountains of the world actually, and they have shown in the figure 2.6a. There are different mountains they have showed you. You can see the different mountains actually. So these are the folded mountains. They are different shades are there, different movements are there the fold mountain is having. And we are also having image of the Himalaya and adjacent areas. So these are the Himalayas mountain. You can see it is not on the one shape actually. They are having different interior and they are having different shapes. Now there are also given page number 12 2.8a. So you must be knowing or you must be thinking about tension. Okay, what is mean by tension? A tension is not a tension that people are giving. A tension is a different word. When you are pulling, means you are having a strip or you are having a paper and you are pulling that paper means आपका जो भी आप लगा रहे हो प्रेशर पर उसको करते करते मीन्स आप मतलब उसका जो thickness है or whatever you are putting the pressure from both the ends, automatically what will happen, the strip will break. Yeah, because of this what happened, the tension created. So this I will be explaining you in the next video.